Can you please tell me what exactly is a needy person? Because you are getting on my nerves. I think my need to be loved is perfectly natural. Okay, I love this. First of all, it's good that I'm getting on your nerves because it takes you out of your comfort zone and you start thinking. There is no wrong or right way to think, but thinking is essential. And when something or someone gets on your nerves, you start to think. And this is the first step towards full consciousness. Now, what is a needy person? There's a lot of things that make a needy person. I'll mention some that just come to the top of my head right now. Desperate. Me too, okay? When we are acting desperate, that's need. Like, no, I need this. I have to have this to be happy. That's a needy person. And this is telling the universe that I don't have everything. I have to have something else, or I have to have this particular thing to be happy. That's one way we express need. Another way is being clingy. Clinging on to something we really like, or someone we really like. Like, I really like you, I have to be with you 24 hours a day, call you 24 times a day. That is also needy. And that's also telling the universe that my happiness relies on this person. And then it's difficult for you. I didn't say this correctly. Because we say my happiness relies on this person, it's difficult for the body to attract other things as well that would make you happy. Because you have programmed your body that, no, my happiness relies on John, or Lisa, or Mary, or Jake. The names don't matter. This is why it's not very good to be clingy if you like someone. Sure, I like them. Think about them. That's fine. But don't send out messages that now you're going to be happy because you met this person. You can be happy all the time. All the time. Now, this clingy thing that a lot of people have make them annoying to the other person. This is also needy. All annoying people are needy, simply because they're overdoing it. And that's what makes them annoying. They're trying to overcompensate by being really nice or really being there for you and asking you every 10 minutes, what would you like? How are you? What can I do for you? This is annoying. This is not love or like or anything. It's simply annoying. That's another definition of what is needy. The main one, of course, is wanting constant attention. Constant. If we're in a group of 3 and 2 people have a conversation for more than 10 seconds, we go crazy. And we try and make a fuss, or raise our voice, or try and think of something even more dramatic than what they are talking about to take the attention away from each other so they can focus on us. This is also needy. So when you're finding yourself needing constant attention, ask yourself, why do I need constant attention from other people? The most likely answer you're going to get from your body or from your soul is because you don't love yourself, or because you don't give you enough attention and you require it from others. There are many cases where children did not get attention from their parents. But you know what? About 90% of children did not get attention from their parents, or at least the right attention. Move on. Get over it. Also, I have met plenty of people that did get attention from their parents, and they're still needy because they do not give themselves what they need or what they want. They think it's bad to make yourself feel good, but it's okay to get that feeling from others. This is also a definition of what a needy person is. And people that require constant affection from their partner, that's also needy. And the partner gets tired of this. First it becomes boring, and then the partner starts faking it. And then the body cannot take it anymore, so the partner leaves. So be careful when you need constant affection. Life is not a Hollywood movie. Don't look at the movie. Don't watch the movies and then say, that's what I want from my partner. Life isn't like that. A movie is, the scene that you've seen in the movie is a few seconds. It's not the whole life. It's a few seconds. And you want that all the time. All you're doing is pushing away your partner. And you're very lucky you don't have someone like me as a partner. I would simply kill you. That's all I'll do. And bury you in the backyard. They'll never find you. Plant a tree over you, and that'll be fine. So you're lucky if your partner hasn't killed you yet, and he or she simply left you. You're very lucky. You have a very civilized partner. Now, my favorite is this, because this is what I get all the time. A needy person is also someone who judges others that don't have the same needs as they do. I love that. I hear it at least once a week from someone. I'm judged at least once a week simply because I don't have the same needs as the other person. And because people are not comfortable with their needs, because there is a little voice inside them telling them, hey, this is not us. Come on, let's move on now. So instead of listening to that voice, they judge others who are not like them. Really, who don't have the same needs as they do. This isn't only a definition of needy. This is also a definition of a lower intelligence. If you just had one more functioning brain cell, you would have figured out that, you know what I'm judging is what I don't like in me. I'm trying to make my needs normal. So I'm judging those who don't have the same needs. It's really a pleasure to watch these people suffer. And if you really want to get on their nerves, smile and say, yes, yes, I am like that. That's what really bugs them. Never defend yourself for not having the same needs as the other person. Just smile and say, yes, yes, I know. And then they just go crazy. Very soon as we go into a lighter energy, these people are just going to self-destruct that instant. So, this is what a needy person is. I'm answering the person who asked me the question. I'm going to put a link just below this of one little site that I read online, Stop Being Needy. Of course, it only covers one type of neediness. There's many types of neediness, but this might help you to understand, even if you don't stop being needy, to understand why others are annoyed. Oh yes, another favorite. When others do get annoyed, the needy people say, oh, they're afraid to love. They're afraid to open their heart chakra. They're afraid to get hurt. My favorite I heard once from somebody in New York. because I said, hey, stop that. We had no relationship, nothing, absolutely nothing. But it was constantly touching my hand when he was talking to me. My arm. And I would pull away. And the third time he did it, I said, could you please stop that? I can hear you. You don't need to touch my arm so I can hear you. He obviously got upset. And he went out. I was living in New York. He was visiting New York. So he went out to see the city. And the next morning when we met for breakfast, he said to me, this is New Age bullshit, but you'll love it. He said to me, I talked to my angels yesterday and asked them, why does Eric not like being touched? And they said to me, I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. They said to me that he's going to like it, and after you leave and go back to your country, he's going to miss it. And he doesn't want to miss it. This is why he doesn't like being touched. Of course, what kind of answer can you give this person? Nothing. I was speechless. I had absolutely no words. So, yes, when you find yourself saying things like this, you are needy, you are meant to be tied up and thrown into the depth of the ocean to make sure you can't swim out. Because this need is a medical condition. I don't think we have discovered the drug to cure this yet. To accuse other people because they don't have your needs. Many times I'll get a client and they'll say, I don't understand why, I don't understand. What is he afraid of? And he doesn't want a relationship. He's not afraid of anything. He simply doesn't want you. Like the line says from the movie, he's just not that into you. That's all. But we can't accept someone not being into us. So we say, oh, they're afraid of something. They're afraid. Because that way you feel better. No one's afraid, baby. They simply don't want you 24/7. They might want you 1 hour a day. They don't want you 24 hours a day. But because you don't like you demand someone wanting you 24 hours a day. This is needy. And the funny thing is, you're suffering. He's not or she's not suffering. You are suffering. They go on with their lives. And also you're missing out that 1 hour a day, because you could have them for 1 hour a day and have a very good time with them. But you're like, no, if I don't have you 24 hours a day, I don't want you at all. Who's missing out? This goes back again to the lower intelligence. Again, try and activate just one more brain cell and think and ask yourself, okay, who's missing out here? I could have this person for 1 hour a day and enjoy this person, or I don't have him at all. Just think for a moment. What is best? Now, needy people. What is the definition of need? Many people that try to excuse their neediness will go to extremes and confuse needy with people that are desperate just after an earthquake or a tsunami or hunger or an accident. That's not the kind of needy we're talking about here. That is not the kind of needy that keeps your soul out of your body. What keeps your soul out of your body is you constantly needing someone to do what you want them to do, or you constantly needing attention and approval. So if you can simply ask questions without judgment, say, why do I have this need? Why do I need someone to need me? And little by little, your soul will start showing you why. And then if you accept it, because a lot of people are shown why, but they don't accept it. They just go straight into denial. And there's another thing. This is mine though, I'm not channeling it. Life is too short. Some people will waste a decade on one person, trying to get that person to want them 24/7. A whole decade. I mean, ask yourself, is it worth it? All because they have convinced themselves that this person is going to make me happy. It's been a decade, bitch! Get over it! How many more decades do you need, again, to activate one more brain cell? Stop it! And get on with your life. Jeez. We live, I've mentioned this before, we live in the most exciting time of human history. We have everything we want. We can do anything we want. And you spend a decade trying to get someone to want you 24 hours a day. I'm going to leave it at this. If I can get my computer working, I'll leave it at this.